Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, I am a licensed foot specialist with over a decade of experience and I want to showcase what professional medical nail care looks like. If you are into foot health, you are in the right place, so let's get started. Here we have a senior male patient with type 2 diabetes and he is on insulin. Now he's been coming to see me for years and let me tell you, these feet have definitely been on a journey. So when we get to the left first toe, you'll see that it's a little bit deformed. He's actually retracted that digit and there is a chronic ulcer beneath that toe. I'm not going to show it in this video, but that ulcer, oh my goodness, present for years, on and off. We've got it healed, then it's opened up again. He's been seeing wound specialists. He's in hyperbaric chamber. It's just a wound that doesn't want to heal because of the shape of the toe and the way that he puts pressure on it. So it's been a bit of a battle. And I know you didn't come here for wound care, but I just thought I'd give you that little tidbit of information, because diabetics are definitely prone to ulceration in their feet, so that's a real risk. Luckily, he maintains the health of the digit. It's almost always dressed, and it very rarely gets infected. But every now and then it does get infected, and then we have to address that, or else it becomes a more serious concern. The infection can travel through the blood, and it can be life-threatening. But right now everything's stable, but it is open. I don't know if anyone wants to see me debride an ulcer in these videos, but if there is any interest, let me know down in the comments below. So thick nails can often present a problem when cutting them, and of course you're not going to be able to use regular nail clippers on these kind of nails, but if you have the right tools you can really get under the nail to be able to clip it effectively. So in this case, this is relatively easy to trim this nail, but other thick nails you might have to come up at it from a bunch of different angles in order to clear out what you need to clear out. And as you can see, I do my little reverse grip there. And if you haven't watched my previous videos, you can see as I'm clipping, I kind of block the nail with one of my other fingers, and that's to prevent the nail from going flying either into my eyes, which has happened, or into my patient's eyes or wherever. It's pretty effective and it's second nature to me at this point. I also want to quickly mention that what I'm doing here is medical nail care. This is not a pedicure. This is not for aesthetics or for beauty. This is for people who have trouble cutting their own toenails or have toenails that cannot be cut by non-professionals in an effective and safe manner. So anyone who's coming to these videos looking for perfect nails afterwards, that's not going to be what you see. You're going to see medical nail care performed by a trained medical professional done in a safe and healthy manner. So please don't come expecting the nails to look like quote unquote normal nails, because everyone who comes to see me, generally speaking, will have some sort of pathology to their nail. And in which case, a lot of times it's not possible to reverse it. And if it is, sometimes it's not worth it to do it. Either the patient won't be able to stick to it, or a proposed treatment will just introduce unnecessary risk, in which case it's better just sticking with a routine maintenance schedule. So now is the time in the video where I drill all the nails. I'm filing them to make sure they're relatively flat and nice and even. So I don't need to focus too much on getting a super even cut when I'm actually trimming them. This is kind of the final touches where I smooth everything out. Now what I'm using is called a pear burr. I sometimes use a cylinder, but generally speaking, my favorite to use is this pear-shaped diamond burr. As long as you're moving in a precise and quick manner, it's actually okay if the burr touches the skin, as long as you're not sticking around in one spot for too long. As you can maybe hear, my patients and sometimes even their family members are getting into the videos. So hopefully you're enjoying it as much as they are.
Those are easy. Those are too easy. Not so many nails. Now you guys might say, are these human toes or are these crocodile toes? Well, this is a human. Oh yeah, that's the one. That's the money maker right there.
So as we're approaching the end of the drilling here, you can see that all the nails have been smoothed out. Some nails are just going to be short, like this big toenail here. It's shortened quite a bit due to the deformity of the actual toe itself. There's nothing wrong per se with having a short toenail, but we want to still make sure that it's nice and flat and even.
Yeah, get the sauce on there.
And this patient's family member was having a little bit too much fun with the video. It's as if he's like a sports commentator and doing a play-by-play of all of the things that we're doing in the treatment. It was amusing.
All right.
Thank you all for stopping by, and if you like this type of educational content, please let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!